Welcome, it's Penny. Are you ready to feel wonderful? We have 30 minutes of balance and flexibility coming your way. Have a nice clear space, a sturdy chair, countertop or wall for a little extra support, and of course you. Shoes are optional. Let's just start. Feet hip width apart. Let's do a little rock side to side. Just feeling that weight shift. And then relax both feet nice and evenly down. Feeling your big toe, pinky toe, and heel connecting with the ground. Thighs are firm, belly's pulled in, ribs hug together. Fingers are open, reaching down as the crown of your head reaches up. Always picking the options that are right for you. Getting water, taking breaks. Inhale up. Exhale, take your hands to heart center. Knees bend. Hand support, and with this nice long spine, we take a hinge forward, head stays above the heart, and then gently hinge back up. Palms face your sides. Right arm comes to the armpit or reaches up, and we open up, sliding the other hand slightly down, opening your side body. Come center and release. Left arm to the armpit or up and over. And notice the feet grounding as your fingers lift. Up center, release down. Shoulders up, back, and down. Nice and slow. On this last one, let the shoulders get heavy. Returning to a nice tall stance. Inhale all the way into the belly, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Knees bend. Tip from your hip with a little support. Pause, take a breath. And then hinge back up. Palms face your sides. Right arm to the armpit or up. Stretch over. Come back center. And release. Left arm to the armpit or up. Opening that side body, feeling so good. Come up center and release. Shoulders roll up, back, and down. On this next one, let the arms go, a little shake. Now turn towards your chair. Hands are light on the chair. Feet walk back. We lengthen, feeling the whole back body opening. Knees are soft, head is above your heart. Take a few deep breaths right here. Maybe an audible exhale. And then walk yourself in towards the chair. In opposition, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Fly the arms, open your chest. Hands back to the chair. Leg closest to me steps back into a high lunge. So you're on the toe, tip down. Drive your hip forward by tightening your tush. maybe take your hands at your hips, draw the elbows together. Just find a soft spot to look at directly in front of you. And release. Step the back foot in and just switch. High lunge with the other leg. Dropping down, tilting that hip forward. Finding your balance. Hands on the hips. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards your spine. Open your chest. Knowing that chair's right there. And then relax. Step in. We're going to walk our feet back. Light hold on the chair. Soften the knees. Deepen your breath. Anytime you need to let out that audible exhale, please do. Now walk yourself towards the chair. Arms heavy by your sides. Palms forward, fingers reach down and back. Opening, expanding your chest. Release the hands to the sides. Light fingertips on the chair. Leg closest to me steps back into high lunge. Hip pushes forward. Hands on the hip, shoulder blades squeeze together. Just find a soft spot to look at right in front of you. And release, step it in. Other leg goes back, you're on the toe. Bend both knees, hip pushes forward. Hands to hips, squeeze the shoulder blades. And then gently release, step in. Now turn towards me. Take your feet out wider. Lift your toes, slightly angle them out. Knees are going to hang out right by those toes. Hands to heart center. Bend your left knee, and you may want to widen a bit more, just until you feel that inner thigh opening. Now take hand on the bent knee. Take the other arm, open away. And then come center. Hands to heart center. Bend. Support. Reach up and over. And then come in. Let's do that again. Just flowing it. Bending. Stretching. Floating up. Always moving at your perfect pace, no one else's. Listening to your body. What feels good in this moment? Letting go of competition, judgment, expectations. Thinking about that, letting go of expectations. Enjoying exactly where you are in this moment. It's enough. And then come back center. Now this time, let's bend that left knee. And we're going to go the opposite direction, away from the knee. Come back in. Shift up, right knee bends, lined up with those toes. Now open away from the knee, back towards it, and up, continuing this new flow. Moving slow, intentional. Noticing our bodies, energy, minds. And wherever we're at, again, it's okay. This movement and breathing brings us to an elevated state. We get grumpy from time to time, right? It's normal, it's part of being human. This time for you, your self-care, can help us lose a little bit of that grumpiness. And yes, I get grumpy too. One more. And come on up. Now turn your toes forward, walk your feet back in. And let's just pedal out, one heel at a time. Are you noticing those hips starting to shift? Let the arms get heavy. We'll roll a shoulder up and back. Maybe even make some small circles. Or even reach up. Allow a bit of play right here. Now settle in, coming back to that nice tall stance. Take your weight into your right leg, your chair's right there, tiptoe your left. And just find 1 foot balance. Nowhere to go. If you'd like, press your palms together. Notice how that helps you to engage your midsection, your core. Just find a moment of stillness. Release. Shake. Find the steadiness. Let's try 1 foot balance on the opposite leg. So grounding, tiptoeing the right, maybe keeping that tiptoe or lifting up, holding the chair or taking your hands at heart center. Let's find a soft spot to focus on. Everything else around you becomes an outline. And gently release. Step it out wide. Toes out slightly. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands to your thighs. Bend your knees. Take a hinge. Pause, feeling the inner thighs, groin opening. And then hinge up. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, hands to thighs. Bend the knees, take that hinge. Inhale up. Exhale. Take that hinge. And hinge up. Now turn your body all the way to one direction. Feet on railroad tracks. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Soften the knees. Support hands on the thighs. And take a hinge until you feel the back of the leg that's front opening. Pause. And you can stay right here, hands on thighs, or you can fly the arms. Take a few breaths. Now support Hinge up. Moving into tandem stepping, knowing you've got your chair there. Let's go heel to toe. Zip up your inner thighs. And just find stillness, just like our 1 foot balance. Know where to go. Shake out those shoulders. Just notice this narrow stance really presents a balance challenge. Release your hands down. Come back to the front. The toes slightly out. Inhale up. Exhale, support your hands on your thighs. Take that hinge. Hinge up, long spine. Inhale, get tall. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. One last time. Inhale up. And exhale, take that hinge. And then we'll come upright. And turn everything in the opposite direction. Find the railroad tracks, feet hip width apart. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Supporting on the thighs. Taking a hinge just until you feel the whole back of that front leg opening. And then perhaps flying those arms, squeezing the shoulder blades to your spine, reaching the fingers behind your body. Notice that your palms face the ground. Hands back to your thighs. Hinge up. We're going to come into that tandem stance. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Zip up your inner thighs, meaning squeeze them together. Hands can come to heart center, and just hold. Just noticing if you're feeling any difference between your sides. Release. Step out. Shake. Feet wider than your shoulders. Soften the knees. Circle your hips. Pause. Go in the opposite direction. Small, big, somewhere in between. It's all good if it feels good. Two more. And release. Now, you're welcome to stay right by your chair, or you can face the chair. Tightrope walking. Heel to toe. And just take the even amount of steps forward and then backwards, toe to heel. Think about your posture. Standing tall. Ribs hug together, belly pulls to your spine. You are so focused right here. One more tightrope walk forward. And backwards. And then release. Shake it out. Stand nice and tall. Take your weight into the right foot, tiptoe the left. And then we're going to bend that leg up. Reach your arms out front and hold. Let me give you a side view. You can stay right here. Or we can add some running arms. You got that kickstand. Hold. And release. Shake it out. Stand nice and tall. Take the weight into the left foot, tiptoe. Maybe bend. Feel your hamstring, the back of your leg working, and then reach in opposition. Here's your side view. Picking any part of this. Maybe start running the arms. And hold. Relax down. Shake it out. Stand tall. Now take one foot in front of the other, tandem stance. We're going to inhale, open the chest. Exhale, give a hug. Just keeping that tandem stance. Inhale, open. Exhale, give a hug. One more time. Now hold your tandem stance. Try to look over one shoulder. Back center. And over the other shoulder. Back center. Remember which foot is in front. Shake. Sturdy it up. Let's try the other side. Other foot is in front. Just find that tandem stance first. Engage your inner thighs. Belly's pulled in. Now hands to the armpits. And in this tandem stance, just reach up. Notice how that affects your balance. It's supposed to. If you fall out, smile, reset, and try again. And then hold. Find steadiness first. Look over one shoulder. Back center, over the other shoulder, and back center, and shake it out. Stand tall. Let's take 3 deep breaths into the belly. Inhale up. Exhale, float the arms back to your thighs. Inhale up. Exhale. One more time, big breath in. And exhale. One big shoulder roll up, back, and most importantly, down. Now, we're gonna have a seat. And of course, if you don't have a chair, you can sit on the ground. And a chair is really nice for this next one. So sitting, option 1 is opening, or option 2, cross. Toe pulls in, and sit really tall right here. Just let that bent knee dissolve down towards the ground. You may want to stay here or hands on your thighs. Take a little tilt. And let's surrender into this wonderful hip opener. Maybe shutting your eyes, noticing your breath. Just letting everything release. Your face, jaw, fingers, arms. Every exhale, gravity takes over. You surrender more and more. If your eyes are shut open, sit back up, release. Let's get the other side, knowing we can just open, or we can lift, cross, toe towards your knee, and just start tall. Just settle in right here. Deep breath. And maybe taking the hands on the thighs. And starting to release forward, feeling it deep in the hip. Again, eyes shutting allows us to come in. Just notice, is any part of your body gripping, holding? Invite it to release. And slowly open your eyes, hinge up. Just give yourself a little shake. Sit tall, palms up. Open your chest. So notice right here that little slump versus a lift. And from this lifted position, half neck circles. Again, maybe shutting your eyes. One more half neck circle in each direction. And then bring your head back up. Hands to heart center. Launch up. And just like you're waking up in the morning, stretch. Give everything a shake. And here is the ultimate question. How do you feel now? I started class with the intent of hoping that you feel wonderful at the end. So important to take a step back from weights and the cardio, focus on our breath, our bodies, where we are in space, increase our mind, body, and spirit connection, and our body awareness. Drink some water and carry this wonderful feeling without you through whatever else you do. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you again soon. Till next time.